British Virgin Islands. Now, the BVI's most anticipated wellness event is just around the corner, and today we have in studio the brainchild behind it, Dr. Charlene Lewis, as well as her incredible support team as we prepare for a holistic weekend in paradise. That's how I would like to put it. Alongside Dr. Charlene Lewis, we have fitness experts, Mr. German Henry, as well as Jewel Turnbull. And to get you right mentally, we have Miss Chandria Turnbull, as well as the yoga mogul herself, Miss Tisa Donovan. Trust me when I say the BVI has seen nothing like it. Stick around, viewers. My name is Javon Wilson, and again, welcoming you to another 284 Media exclusive after this commercial break.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
As promised, viewers, we are live with a dynamic team from the upcoming retreat weekend. Of course, with us in studio is Dr. Charlene Lewis. Lots going on as it relates to this event, Dr. Charlene. So first of all, welcome.
Thank you, Javon. Thank you so much for having me and the team here today. Is really appreciated. Getting the opportunity to come out and talk to the people.
All right, so since the flyer hit the media, the public has really been raving about it. I mean, this is really a different event and really appealing to the mind, the body, and soul, which I essentially love, and something that is very needed, especially in this time. So tell us about, the event and what was the inspiration behind it for you?
So the inspiration actually came about even from since last year, where I realized I wanted to provide an immersion experience with people when it comes to health and wellness. As you guys know, I'm a general practitioner. I'm very much focused on holistic health and wellness. So not just treating disease, but prevention. And I think that it's very hard for people to, kind of see what it means to live a healthy, well lifestyle if they can't see it for themselves.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to give this, like I said, immersion experience where you just come, you just unplug for a weekend at least, and then, we provide everything for you. We provide the activities, we provide the food, we provide the location, and I really thought that now was the time to do it because it really is a getaway. And, with everything that's going on with COVID, we can't get away the way people are accustomed to doing to kind of break the scenery. So I really wanted to push for it to do now because that weekend that we're talking about is actually St. Ursula's weekend. So
Yes.
It's the 23rd to the 25th of October. And a lot of people are so accustomed to let's pack a bag and let's travel. But now because of COVID and we have all of our travel restrictions going on, why not staycation, but
Right.
make the best of it? A lot of people did it already, like during the August holidays. They went to Anegada, they went to Virgin Gorda. But, even right here in Tortola, we have this beautiful location that, God bless me, came my way. And then they have these wonderful people that are here on island that can provide this kind of experience.
Excellent. So you're capitalizing on, of course, the beauty of the BVI,
BVI.
as well as the experts. And I know this is a
Yeah.
power-packed event, and wow, you're superwoman. I know you can't necessarily do all of it by yourself. So speak to us about your team,
Right.
Because I know, based on what I'm seeing and based on what you guys will be able to see in studio, listen, you cannot miss this.
Listen, I do know a lot. Yes, my knowledge base might be quite expansive, but no man is an island. And anybody that you see that's coming to this event is part of my support team in one way or the other.
Excellent.
So today with us, we have our fitness experts because the weekend is not only going to be about the experience, it's going to be, like I said, about the activities. So we have the fitness experts, we have the mind, body, spirit experts as well. So yeah.
So,
full team.
speaking about fitness, we're going to pan across. Listen, viewers, do not get jealous. Two of the best in the business. We have, first of all, Mr. German Henry from Alpha Fitness and the beautiful Miss Jewel Turnbull of Body You Fit. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. So, beginning with you, Jermaine, can you just tell us a little bit about your brand, Alpha Fitness?
Okay, so Alpha Fitness is not just for males, not because you hear alpha. It's not just for males. It's for females to bring out that inner alpha in you. So, even though I focus on bodybuilding, because bodybuilding is about nutrition, trying to sculpt that perfect looking body, you know,
Yes.
art. So it's with nutrition, training, well, proper program, you know, everybody can lift up weight and all that kind of stuff, but if you're not training for that specific look, then you're not gonna get there. And supplementation, you know, and that's what I'm here for. And it's not just bodybuilding. I want everybody to just get the best they can achieve. You know, people like be looking at Instagram or any other social media and like, oh, I want to look like this person. But no, just try to be the best that you can be. It doesn't matter if you're small
I love
or
that.
you're overweight or anything like that. You just need to be the best you can be, health-wise, mental-wise, physique, you know. So.
Overall. And Ms. Turnbull, I mean, your body speaks for itself. I think your body is your brand, which I love about you. I feel like you are the walking body you fit, and that in itself is inspiration for all of us looking on. So speak to us about your brand.
Right, so I am the owner and manager of Body Fit Health Club. It's located on the second floor of Skelton Bay Lot in Fish Bay. And so we're basically the stationary gym, everything that you can think about, from your leg press to your leg curls. We offer high intensity interval training classes, as well as step classes, resistance band training. So basically for your body, not only just your mind, but we're basically here to serve you in whatever capacity that you come to the gym and you want to basically work your body and get into it. We have it for you at
excellent.
Body You Fit.
Awesome, awesome. And like I said, the brands speak very well for themselves. So, Dr. Charlene, great job.
Thank you.
As it relates to the weekend, and I know, especially in this time, what we found is a lot of persons really turn into physical fitness, Ms. Turnbull, as well as Mr. Henry. Persons really shifted their attention within this pandemic to something else, and oftentimes we have to focus on what we can control. And like Mr. Henry said, you know, just being the best you that you can be. Speak to us about the importance of staying fit in this time, and also about what persons can expect once you hit the stage on. It's the 23rd.
They're going to be there the 24th. So yeah, once they hit the 24th.
On the 24th.
Which one?
Can I go first?
Either one of you guys.
Okay. Well, as I said, for me, I don't want females, especially I'm speaking to the females, because when they see a guy with muscle, they think that, hey, that's what I'm trying to pack on you.
You're intimidating. You intimidate me.
You know, I'm not trying to pack that amount of muscle on you. I mean, you're not into, bodybuilding is a sport, you know, and if you're not into that sport, but you want, it's also a lifestyle. So you don't have to get all this, you know, that amount of muscle, but we just want to help you to be the best you can be, you know, and I said it's not just physical-wise, but mentally too, you know, and once you're walking this lifestyle, you become so disciplined that even in your life itself, you know, with other stuff, you'll be very disciplined, you know, that's what, you know, 'cause
I
you
love
have to
that
be
you
disciplined to get to that level.
Indeed. I love that you said discipline, because oftentimes
Yeah.
there's a quote that I like to go back to. It says, motivation gets you there, but discipline keeps you there. So I love that you said discipline. Now, Joelle, your specialty as it relates to high intensity training, something that I'm mortified at. But such an expert at it. So talk to us about what you'll be bringing to the Wellness Retreat weekend.
Right, so during the wellness retreat, I'm gonna have about an hour, so we're gonna break it up with probably about half an hour, 30 to 45 minutes of intense training. So with high intensity, you know, we want short bursts of interval workouts followed by a rest period. So we're gonna go hard for 30 seconds and then maybe rest for 15 seconds and just continue like that. And then we're going to talk about more of what is high-intensity interval training, why is it important. If you're short on time especially, it's really, really great for you. You can just get in, get out, you burn more calories with high-intensity interval training than you do with, say, running or biking. So it's really, really an awesome thing to do.
And we're looking forward to that. Dr. Charlene Lewis, why did you see the physical aspect such an important part of what we're doing?
Well, it's like Jermaine said, that you know, when you learn to be disciplined when it comes to your physical activity, it flows over into so many other things in your life. You know, I've been working out. My older son now is 20. Like since he was born, I started getting into it. No, but I would say that for the past year, and you know, Jermaine and I we've known each other for like a very long time. That's my little brother. But really and truly, like me getting into it has really been for about maybe the past year and a half, maybe two. And it's a different mentality altogether to like really take that step in terms of taking care of yourself and really being focused and disciplined. And he is quite right, where it then transfers to other aspects of life. You know, I recently completed my diploma. You know, I'm going back to school, do my master's, like all these different things. You know, you advance yourself because you learn a certain discipline, at least in that one aspect, and it translates to other things. And then when you build muscle, like as he says, you know, you're not trying to bulk up like he is, but when you build muscle, you can literally feel that strength within your body.
Yes.
So not just physically, but it translates to emotionally, spiritually. Like it just flows over into so many other aspects.
And that's something we're looking forward to. Viewers, lots to talk about. But before we go, Ms. Jewel Turnbull as well as Jermaine Henry, please speak to the viewers about your individual plugs where they can follow you on social media. Because when we come back, we're getting into the mental health
and
aspect.
spiritual. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's the_, so it's THA_dark_alpha. Yes.
All right,
Jewel?
so to follow me on Instagram, it's at bodyyou, the letter U, at bodyyouFit, and Facebook is FitBVI or bodyyouFit.
Awesome, viewers. There you have it. That's the fitness aspect. After the commercial break, we're speaking about the mind, how you can get your mind right with Miss Chandria Turnbull as well as the beautiful Tisa Donovan. So stick with us.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Viewers, welcome back. We are talking all things wellness retreat. It's in October. And of course, we're here with the prodigy behind the event, the one and only Dr. Charlene Lewis. Now, listen, as it relates to our mental health, I think most recently, I would think over the last few years, we have found a newfound love for getting our minds right. I think the world over. Tell us why you feel it's becoming such an important thing to us now.
I think especially with regards to what has been happening in the past couple of months with COVID, I think even the most centered and even keel of us have been feeling the effects of, you know, all the anxiety when it comes to COVID, you know, whether it's catching the disease, whether it's what's going on in terms of lockdowns and being locked, like it just affects everybody. And from a medical point of view, the more stress that your body has is the more stress hormones that your body actually releases, and the more it's going to affect your health. So whereas for the weekend, yes, we want to focus on diet and exercise, yes, I thought it very important to have that restorative aspect of like dealing with the mind, because so many people have like not been able to see their friends and not able to do a lot of the things that they usually do for like mental health self-care. Like I mentioned to you, some people travel, and you know, right now I know there's certain people, I'm not gonna say who's, but you know, they post on Facebook that they pack their bags and they drive past the airport, and that's fine. That is great that they do that, because they recognize that that's important for self-care. So I needed to bring that aspect of it into the retreat as well, and that's why we have the other guests.
Awesome. And the other guests happen to be two of the most beautiful in the BVI, Miss Chandria Turnbull, as well as Miss Tisa Donovan, both incredibly grounded women in their own rights, and certainly what we need for this event. Now, Chandria, we are so excited because recently you launched your book, The Power of 30, and I'm sure lots of gold nuggets. Oh, she has the power. You see, this is why I love her. Okay, came prepared. I love it. But just tell us about the book, because I mean, we've been hearing about it. It's finally here. Can persons purchase the book now?
So, Jovan, first of all, and 284, thank you for having me here. Yes, the book is here. It's finally here. I have some supply here in the BVI. We have a few locations in the United States as well, but the official launch will be October 11th at Pier Park at Passions for Umi. And so more details will be submitted and put out there through social media. So we not only have a hard copy of the book, but we also have the ebook too. So, because some people, you know, this is 2020 and you may not be able to get to a bookstore or shipping, and so you just download it from Kindle and then you can go on your way.
So persons have no excuse now.
No excuse to live a holistic and a healthy lifestyle.
All right, so the book is essentially about transforming the mind, body, and soul. What inspired you to write this book specifically?
So exactly, it's the foundation for the book is really holistic health, and so in the Power 30 system, what you will see on the surface, it's literally 10 minutes of a motivation to get you going, to get you empowered, because especially in this time, in this day and age, we're all going through something. Not some of us, not a few of us. Literally every single person is going through something in their life, something they're trying to overcome, an illness, or, you know, there's so much going on in the world right now. And so not only do we need that physical strength, but we need that mental strength to be able to just push through, sometimes just to take it day by day and just to get to the next day, you know? And then also we have a workout section in here. So I literally have demonstrations, so no excuse. It can be a warm-up if you are Jermaine or Jewel, because they are, you know, the fitness experts. But there are some people who are new to the fitness game and to the fitness industry. And so this also gives them some, you know, instructional tips and demonstrations so that they can work their bodies. And then we end it up with meditation. So we close it out with meditation so that you can kind of seal the deal and get your spirit grounded after you've been motivated, you've pushed your body, you have a sweat. Now let's ground yourself so that you can have that mental focus. And I know Tisa will talk more about that.
Awesome. Well, Tisa, young, beautiful, and very flexible, for those who do not know. Certainly the queen of yoga. So just tell us, Tisa, how did you even get into yoga, and what has it done for you as it relates to, I'm sure it has changed your life.
It has, tremendously. So I began my yoga journey about 3 or 4 years ago during undergrad at Howard University. HU, you know. So yeah, I was tremendously stressed. I was kind of doing things I was not supposed to do, and I needed to ground myself. So I found some friends who were into meditation, and at first I was not into it at all. But over time, it finds you. It finds you when you need it most, and it did. And I just decided to pursue it as a job, I guess.
And now you're doing it in a capacity where persons can come join you at Brewers Bay?
Yes, so I teach yoga every Sunday, now Tuesday and Thursday mornings at Brewers Bay Beach, 6 a.m. And I'm going to be starting at Tortola Pier Park on next week, Monday. Every Monday and Wednesday at 6 a.m. as well.
Now, persons often say yoga seems a bit far-fetched as it relates to how it helps the mind, body, and soul. Speak to us about why you think every person needs to try yoga.
Right. So first and foremost, everyone comes to their yoga mat for different reasons. You know, it's never for just one reason. My reason may not be the reason why you went to your yoga mat, but it all benefits us in the same way, where it helps you find yourself, your inner self. It helps you learn about yourself. It helps you to slow your mind down, depend on counting, breathing, your pranayama. So it's just awesome, to be honest. And it's not just about the poses that people see me doing, going on my head, back
that is the
bends,
goal.
all these things. It's not just about that. It's about grounding the body from mentally, spiritually, emotionally, dealing with all the aspects as one.
Well, girl, when I learned to do that pose, ain't nobody could talk to me.
Come to my class.
Now, Miss Dr. Lewis, within our fitness approach, we tend to focus more on the physical and not necessarily on the mental aspect. So just tell us why you saw it important to have a mental activity within this lineup.
Right. So, I mean, for the past couple of years, I really have been focusing more on weight management and, like I said, just a holistic approach to health and wellness. And what I realized, like, you know, I knew it from before, but it was solidified when I was doing my studies, that there is such a strong connection between someone's weight and what's going on with them mentally. And so you couldn't just focus, like, you know, I tell people, like, I can give you a diet, I can give you the exercise, I can tell you what to do, but at the end of the day, it depends on you and your mentality. So it was very important for me that while I'm providing this immersion experience, it's not just going to be about diet and exercise. We have to be able to make that mental connection. And like I said, now with, you know, COVID and everything, I think it's even more imperative. It is even more important. I think so many of us lost connections. We lost that link, you know, going into this whole COVID season. I think we really need to recapture that, and especially going forward, because we don't know what's coming around the corner.
Right.
Like, you know, COVID is one thing. 2017, we had hurricanes. Now we have COVID. Who knows what's coming?
Right.
I'm not speaking anything into existence, but at the end of the day, let me speak this into existence. We need to learn to make ourselves more resilient.
Absolutely.
So physically, mentally, spiritually, that's what this weekend is supposed to provide.
Mastering the mind, and of course the physical and the mental aspects working hand in hand.
Definitely.
Now, I think the question of the day is, when is it happening? Where are we going? How much do we need to pay? Because everybody, including me, wants to be a part of it.
Right. So it's a limited space, because we're what I'm also trying to provide for the weekend is to teach people how to live with COVID. So it may mean that, you know, we can't have events where we're going to have like hundreds of people. We're going to keep this small and intimate. So we only have 20 spots available, and they have started filling up. So you guys, if you want to be part of this, you know, the contact information is there. You can reach out to me, email me. That's probably one of the best ways I can get, you know, the information to you. Registration is open now, but it's only open for the next week, where it's going to close on the 5th of October. People can contact me, whether it is that you need to pay a deposit and pay in parts. You know, it's something that we can consider, because I want to make this as accessible to as many people as possible. Because this is a whole experience, and the location is this beautiful villa in West End called Tingaleo. If you guys go on the website and check it out.
So beautiful.
Listen, and the pictures and the videos do not lie. That place was gorgeous. I am so excited. So it's at the top of the hill. I don't know how to describe it. Forgive me, people from West End, if I do not describe the area correct. We know that people in the neighborhoods, they get very, okay. So I know that the road to get there is through Towers in West End.
Okay.
And you have to go all the way up to the top of that hill. Like, it's literally the last place up on the top of the hill. If it's not purposefully going there, you're not supposed to be on that road.
Right.
So it's a very private location. We have availability for sleeping, and like I keep saying, you know, to really give you the best experience, I would suggest that people sleep in, and I would even suggest that you come with a friend or a partner, because again, part of the whole COVID, you know, protocol is that we're trying to group people, and it would be easier to get 10 groups of 2, for example, as opposed to doing 20, you know, individual spots, because as big and beautiful as the place is, we still have to work within our limitations. And again, this is all part of learning to live with COVID. So it's a very limited space. We do have options, and like I said, the preference would be for sleep-in, but we do have the option of persons being able to travel in on a daily basis. We most likely start around like maybe say 7 o'clock in the morning, because then that way they can come in, we can have a little light breakfast, and we can start our activities early because we're still on curfew, and we want to make sure that you get the full experience and your money's worth that, because that's very important in today's time too. I with clear conscience can't be asking persons to pay for anything and I don't deliver what that value is.
Absolutely.
So to get the most return from your money, like try and make sure we maximize the day. And yeah, so it's going to be over a 3-day period. Like I said, it's St. Ursula's weekend. The Friday is a holiday. But I'm giving persons a chance to kind of settle down after their week. So it's going to start in the afternoon on the 23rd.
Okay.
We have activities that day, including Driftwood Spa and our lovely Odelia Weeks.
Okay.
We're going to have a presentation and some
Nice.
other things with Odelia. And then, we're going to have our dinner and all those things. Our private chef is going to be preparing your meals.
Okay.
For those who do not know, do you guys know somebody named Neil Klein from the Loose Mongoose? That's going to be our private chef preparing all of your meals, which are all provided in the package. Then this Saturday is when we have our fitness experts coming in, and we're going to have a full fitness day. And then the Sunday is really our restoration day. So to go forward for your week, and we're going to try to end early enough so that you can still take advantage of our time, our hours out to get ready for your week ahead. We're not going to take it up to the last minute that you're rushing to get home at 7:30 and you don't have a thing in your house for the rest of the week.
Right.
We know we need to meal prep. So we're going to give people a chance to kind of go off and be able to get ready for the week ahead, but with hopefully a whole new focus.
A jam-packed weekend. Listen to me. I really do think that it is a timely event. I do believe that it will appeal to a lot of people. Clearly, not everyone can attend. So, of course, it's still on a first-come, first-serve basis. But definitely something that we need in this time, Dr. Charlene. One of the things we've been speaking about here at 284 Media is the mental impact and the ramifications of this pandemic on our mind, our body, and souls. And a lot of us, even like you said, the strongest of us, we're struggling.
Yeah.
And so I do think that this is something to look forward to. I want to thank you for conceptualizing this event. I think it's brilliant, and again, something that the BVI certainly needs. So thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for my team who came today. I really appreciate you guys taking the time and really coming and showing people what we have to offer. There are a lot of people, a lot of you out there I know who need this, and don't be intimidated. Don't feel like maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Like, your health is worth it. That's what I would say.
Absolutely. And before we go, I just want to say goodbye to the beautiful Chandra Turnbull, as well as Tisa. Before you guys go, can you just tell the viewers how they can keep up with you on social media, please?
Sure. Social media for Instagram, you can follow at The Power of 30 Mins, M-I-N-S, like Power of 30 Minutes, or on Facebook at The Power of 30 or Chandria in Turnbull. And again, look out for the launch details. Holistic Wellness is where it's at for
sure.
2020 and beyond.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am. And as for me, I'm currently getting my content together for my Prana Asana Yoga Instagram page, but you can follow my private page at it's Tisa_Imani. If you would like to reach out to me for yoga, you can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Tisa.Donovan.
And Tisa, you have an upcoming event for pregnant women.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit
ma'am.
about that before you go.
So I am combining my doula and yoga expertise together, and I'm hosting a prenatal yoga workshop for my mommies. All trimesters welcome. Just a safe space where they can come and feel like, they're empathizing with each other, learning from each other. We're all going through the same thing. We all have a bump. We're all exercising together, and teach them how to cope and prepare for labor, basically.
And clearly, she's, by the way, brand new mommy.
Yes, ma'am.
Well bounced back.
Baby wear.
Clearly, this works.
I have a 10-month-old, yes, ma'am. Thanks
Well,
to the
ladies,
yoga.
I just want to thank you guys, all of you, all of our guests today, so much for joining us and giving us some well-needed insight into the wellness event. So thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Javon.
you.
Thank you.
All right, viewers, what a great way to start on Monday morning. My name is Javon Wilson, and this has been another 284 Media exclusive. Remember to join us 6 p.m. tonight for your daily newscast. Take care.